Oh my Lord, we're gonna talk about this, man. This post said men are supposed to lead and not match the energy of the woman. Man, y'all about to get mad at me, but let me tell you something. I do not care, but this post is 1,000,000% right. And this is why. Men are called to lead. Even if you go back to the Bible, men are supposed to lead. It says Christ is the head of the church and the husband's the head of his household. But we got away from that. We got away from that. That's why we have so much dysfunction in our relationships, so much dysfunction in our house. Because now these soft men then got out here and said, I'm going to abide by what the woman wants, and we going to want everything to be equal. But it's not equal. I believe a man should do at least 85% and the woman bring 15%. It is us to protect, to provide, and to be a priest unto our household. And we are supposed to lead all of that. I'm gonna be honest, y'all ain't gonna like this. When it comes to the house, men, you are supposed to have that backbone. And when it comes to a final decision, it's supposed to be more of yours when it comes to a final decision, because you are the one that's going to be held accountable for your household. But let's get real. We got a lot of women that don't want to be led by men. We got a lot of women that wear freaking masks. We have a lot of women out here that on social media and on TV, they say, oh, I let my man lead. My man is all this and that and whoop-de-whoop. But behind the scenes, she fighting this man tooth and nails for to make the decisions in the house. They say a man need to put on the pants in the house, because if he don't, the woman will put on the shoes and walk all over him. That's what I heard. That's what I heard from a long time ago. And I believe, and I'm saying I believe because I don't want to make this no blanket statement, because there is a lot of great women out there that know how to let a man lead. But what's being promoted, what's being marketed is that women can do the exact same thing what a man can do in certain stuff. Yes, they can. But let me tell you something. You can go out there and work just like a man. But what woman want to freaking dig a ditch all day? You don't want to dig no ditch. You don't want to do that. You don't want to shovel manure. You don't want to build a freaking Fortune 500 company from ground up. See, it sounds good when you say, I want to be equal. I can do anything that a man can do. You can, but you don't want to. You don't want to. So we say, just let that man lead. Let that man take care of you. And I'm going to give you a little fun fact right now. I'm talking about real men. This is a blanket statement from real men. Women, I don't know what it is about you guys, but you got to understand, if you're making that man's house a home, if you're working a little bit in his career, in his purpose, in his vision, that man would not just give you everything in the world. That man will willingly do it when you ain't even asking for it. That man, when they talking about the man coming in, give the woman all the money, he don't care where it go, it's because you're doing your part. When it comes to that family structure, that family unit, that's what it's from. But that woman who fighting him tooth and nails, that woman who is not holding up her end of the agreement, that's not holding up the end of her bargain, that man don't want to do nothing for her. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. That the looks gonna fade. Sex is gonna become normal. That stuff we can get from anybody. Why not find sex and looks from somebody that's nourishing us, our purpose, to put food on the table, to build a foundation for our family, so we can be the best husband and the best father for our kids. But if we ain't getting that, we don't want to do none of that. We would literally do the bare minimum. The bare minimum for us not to go crazy. This post said, man is supposed to lead, not match the same energy. Nah, we cannot match the same energy. And I'm going to flip it right quick and I'll be done with this. If we match the same energy, sooner or later, that woman is going to end up leaving that guy. She's going to say, no, that's what she need. That's what she want. No, No, it sounds good at the beginning. It sounds good on the surface, but here's why. It's because a woman who's putting in the same amount of effort, finances, as what the man is putting in, she feels like she can do that by herself. Why she need this buster for? That's just the honest truth. So what she would do, this is what it sounds like. He a great man. He love me, take care of me. He's there. We don't argue, won't do all that. But it's just something missing. What's missing is that he ain't doing the bulk of the work for you. But this is what you fought for. This is what you argued for. You argued so you could be equal. Now that you equal, you don't want a man that you equal with because you feel like you shouldn't be doing this much. When you had a man that was okay with that, but now that you argue and it's 2023 and beyond, and we can do everything what a man can do, now you got that. So you mad when you go out on dinner and he say, let's go Dutch. You don't want a man to say to go Dutch, but you want equalism, if that's a word. Equalism. That's what you want. So do you want to be able to go to the gas station and he pump the gas and you have to go in and pay? Or he go in and pay, you pump the gas? That's equal. Or do you want to just sit your beautiful tail down in the passenger seat? Let him go in and pay and let him pump. When the tire get flat on the car, come on, man, we preaching this morning. When a tire get flat on the car, do you want to go out there and jack up the car while he get the tire, while he get the spare out of the trunk? Or do you want to just stand out, make sure traffic is not going to hit you guys while he do all the work? Like, what are we talking about here? What are we talking about? I know I went off on the spell on that one, but guys, I really want to talk about this. Go down there in the comments below. Let me know if you like this. Let me know if I'm right, wrong. Let me know how you feel about it. And we can have this conversation. Shoot me an email. Let the conversation begin. Let's get back at it. I got about 30 more minutes on this video, but we'll do that on a live form. Get back with you in a little bit.